I think I have no doubt that I'm achieving the American dream, and I'm so proud to have been given that opportunity to do so. It's just realizing who you are, what your dream is, and taking the opportunities that are present to reach those goals.
As a young boy growing up in Soviet Armenia, Ruben Harutunian never imagined the dreams he would soon be achieving half a world away.
We didn't come to the United States to stay here. We came to visit my grandmother's uncle who was sick. And while we were here, the Soviet Union fell apart, and Armenia, our country, went into a war with the neighboring nation, and my mom made the decision that it would be better for us to stay here.
Ruben's mother moved him and his older brother into a one-room apartment in Washington, D.C. Ruben attended an inner-city elementary school but spoke no English.
It was just a complete different world, a different universe.
Then, in the 5th grade, more culture shock. After learning English and excelling academically, Ruben was admitted on scholarship to the elite all-boys prep school, St. Albans.
St. Albans was a completely different dimension of this city, of this country that I had not experienced before. And a lot of it was the privilege. For me and my family, succeeding at St. Albans would sort of be a validation of succeeding in this country.
He was an excellent student. More than that, he was just he's an excellent human being. He was athletic. He was a captain, one of the captains on the cross-country team. He sang in the cathedral choir.
You don't ever stop being a St. Albans student. It's like the community grows and it takes you with it. And I learned so much, and I really became the person I am today.
In 2001, Ruben was accepted to Columbia University and named a Milken Scholar.
Being accepted into the Milken Scholars program was one of the greatest joys that I've experienced as a young person.
Next year at Columbia University, he plans to begin a major in international relations. Ruben?
It wasn't just, oh, you've been awarded this scholarship, but it was, we've accepted you into our community, and we will do everything we can to help you, to advance you.
He would soon need all the support he could get. A week into his classes in a strange new city, Ruben's world changed again. Worse, his family remained in an area that was also under attack.
I think that first year at Columbia would have been much more difficult to get through without the support from the Milken Scholars program. It was really the first place I turned when needing advice, and I knew that it was one of the only resources that I had at my disposal.
To help him make sense of a post-9/11 world, Ruben changed majors and graduated in 2005 with a degree in Middle Eastern Studies. He learned Arabic, his 5th language, and devoted his life to the cause of diplomacy.
I am currently studying at SICE, which is an acronym that stands for the Johns Hopkins School for Advanced International Studies. I'm concentrating in conflict management and international economics.
I think he'll make a good practitioner, a good student, analyst of conflict situations and ways of getting out of them wherever he goes, and we need people like that.
Ruben also works with the State Department as the recipient of a Thomas R. Pickering Fellowship.
I just got back from serving in the U.S. consulate in St. Petersburg, and primarily I worked for the G8 summit. Preparations for that, logistics during it, and sort of wrapping up afterwards.
It's all to prepare him for a life as an officer in the American Foreign Service.
And I, in a year's time, will become a Foreign Service officer, stationed wherever the State Department sees fit to send me. And I will represent the American point of view. And I think I'm most excited about presenting the America that I've experienced. And it's an America that I came into as an immigrant, and I was able to grow in that environment.
Ruben Harutunian stays close to the family that has inspired and sustained him on his journey toward the American dream.
I don't find words to say how happy I am, how proud I am. I just want to thank Milken Scholars program for helping the kids from all over the world to succeed in their life, and I want them just congratulate and say keep on going, do the good job with all these kids.
Everyone should strive to do their best, for themselves and their family. But then in the end of the day, don't forget that you can always give back. and always better someone else's life and always impact someone else's life in a positive way.